Those lights behind you.
Yeah.
Hi. I don't know. Are we live? Are we on yet? Wave if you can hear me. You gotta turn those off too. Turn on the over our heads. Can you guys hear us yet? Hello, is anyone there?
Do we have sound? Can y'all hear us?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
I got a thumbs up from, oh, here we go. I guess we're on a bit of a delay. So, but that's okay. We're going now. All right. So for those of you who don't know, we are here for happy hour. Woohoo! And we are glad
Raise your glasses.
You guys are here with us. So my choice tonight is a margarita. I make my own. We don't use mixes because we don't like those, but I have a margarita.
And I have salted caramel crown and Coke.
So I want to know what you have. What are you doing for happy hour? If it's water, tea, coffee, whatever, that's great too. So let me know what you're drinking and we'll get started with that. I do hope everyone is doing well. You know, we wish all of you guys to stay healthy during this horrible time, but we are here for fun tonight and we are not talking all things Corona. We are talking all things I don't know, RV and fun and future plans and all that stuff. So we thank you for joining us. We are so glad you're here.
Yeah, I actually got my hair cut today. Well, Stacy cut it, so I'm good to go.
Yes.
I was looking a little scraggly, and I said, I'm not going live until I get my wig trimmed.
Yeah, he'd gone a whole 3 weeks, so you know, that's such a long time for a haircut. All right, it looks like we have a variety of items for everyone's happy hour. I'm super excited to see all the variety there.
Bojangles and sweet tea.
We may even need to get some recipes from people for the future.
No kidding.
Woohoo!
Seltzer, gin, just my eye. It looks like a slot machine right now as the comments are coming in.
Somebody's on call, so they're drinking coffee. So can't beat that. White wine, spritzer, and caramel crown. Yummy. That was from our epic field trip. Oh, by the way, we do have quite a few moderators tonight, so I do want to give them a shout out. Of course, Changing Lanes, a lot of you guys have already seen them. Thank you so much for helping us out. Our epic field trip is here, and let me try that again. That's what normally happens in our videos too.
That's right.
To Be Determined is also here. That's Andrea. They were in our video when we were in Tampa. So they haven't actually launched their channel yet. They're still waiting for retirement to happen, but they are coming to a video near you. So for those of you guys who don't know, we just finished a live with the motorhome experiment. How many of you guys watched the Motorhome Experiment? They're another really cool YouTube channel, and they just did their first event called
the RV thing.
Yeah, the RV thing, and everyone who went, everybody we talked to had an amazing time. So if you haven't seen the Motorhome Experiment or seen their channel, make sure you head over, not now, wait till we're done, head over, give them some love, and follow them because they are planning more events. Sorry, I got my sound on. They're planning more events in the future, so make sure you check them out.
What do we got?
Can you guys hear us? Somebody said they couldn't hear us. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me and a thumbs down if you cannot hear me.
We're getting thumbs up.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay. All right. So someone can't hear us, so check your sound because I think everyone else can hear. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm not talking not only to myself but to people who can't hear me. So it's hard enough when you look at yourself on the screen.
Well, I'm listening, so that's good.
And well, now, look, that's new.
Now, well, for a minute. Now we're getting all the thumbs up.
Okay,
so
good.
we're on a
so
time
glad.
delay.
Yes.
We are on a time delay.
Yeah. So awesome. All right. So what are we talking? Hey, you know what? I know what we can ask because this is always a question I'm dying to know from you guys. We recently got our rig weighed when we were leaving the last rally we were at with our village. Mm-hmm. And we did the 4 corner weighs for the first time. And we were underweight, thank goodness.
3,000 pounds underweight.
And I haven't been shopping yet to fill that, but I might. So my question is, have you had your RV weighed? And if you have, are you under, over, or are you afraid to get your RV weighed? So if you are under your weight, I want a thumbs up. If you are over your weight, give me a thumbs down. And if you're scared to get weighed because you don't really want to know, I don't know what, put something for that. Just
get your fingers crossed.
You just put you're scared or something. I don't know. Because I'm really curious because a lot of, okay, no RV. If you don't have an RV yet, say no RV. And then we'll know that obviously you can't get it weighed yet. Because I know a lot of you guys are still in the planning phase. Phil and I, we planned for over 2 years before we launched. So I think planning is really, really an important part of the process. Oh, we got fingers crossed there. Oh no.
So just to backfill, we have a 35-foot Class A diesel. We don't have a tag axle.
One person scared.
We don't have a tag axle. So our max weight is 32,000 pounds. We came in just over 29,000 pounds.
Yeah.
And somebody put on there that I must be level-headed.
Oh, well, I don't know about Thomas. That, really. Let's like not push it. Come on.
Not bad for doing it in the rig a couple hours ago.
Well, Stacy, yeah, it's the first time I've done it in years.
A long time.
Because okay, here's the deal. When you cut hair like this, when it hits the clippers, it flies everywhere, and you're finding these little tiny hairs for weeks. The bathroom just can't handle that. So, but, in these times, with everything closed, I was good, and I helped him out.
So it looks like there's quite a few people that had it weighed and are under.
Yeah.
Somebody's under by 5K. That's good. So when we got it,
somebody can't find a place. Okay, so.
They said to weigh by each axle. So
should we mention that?
What, each axle?
Yeah.
It's a cat
scale. Like a possibility.
Oh.
So we are thinking about.
You got a mouse
in my pocket? I know. So we're thinking about maybe starting a new business, and that will be 4-axle ways. So
4-wheel ways.
That they knew what I meant, 4-wheel ways. So, and we would take it with us and meet up with you guys all along the way, and we could help everybody who can't seem to find a 4-axle way, because it is difficult. There's not a lot out there.
A 4-wheel way.
A 4-wheel way.
Yeah.
Okay, whatevs.
So it would be a side hustle, something to do, something that, because we do run into a lot of people that say, I'd like to get it done, but I can't find a place to do the 4-wheel weights. And if you're curious, you can find a cat scale just about anywhere. Go hit a cat scale.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Right. It'll just give you a baseline per axle weight. That's what we had in the beginning, just so I could figure out roughly what kind of tire pressure I needed to be running. So it helped.
Yeah. Hey, Michael, thanks so much for the
Connecticut.
Dang it, I moved it and went away. Oh, there it is. He's from Mystic, Connecticut, and he says there's nobody up there that does a 4-wheel ways. So we're hoping maybe to order all the equipment that we would need and have it all set up before we left San Antonio. That way, as we're headed around, when we make it to your area, then we can set something up and do a day of ways. So thanks so much, Michael Thompson. We really appreciate you. I don't know what it's called.
I don't either.
We don't know what this is called.
A gift?
So that's something we've been thinking about doing for a side hustle. So yes, I know, Mark, it's 4-corner way. That's what I meant. Super chat. Thank you.
There it is, super chat.
Knew somebody would know, all you smarties out there. So what's our ideal pressure, our tire pressure? Our tire,
with our weight, with our new ways, now I can run 85 in the front
day of ways.
And 95 in the back.
Oh, no more. Excellent. Day of ways. I like that. I was just talking about that last night. I'm writing that down right now. Day.
Oh, no more.
Of ways. All right. Sorry, we're distracted by the comments.
Yeah, we're trying.
Really, I mean, our goal when we're here is we really want to involve you guys as much as possible. My goal is not to talk. I get to talk to him all day long. We don't need to converse back and forth, but we really want to pull you in. So by all means, if you have questions, anything like that, feel free to write them. It is moving pretty fast, but we'll try and catch as much as we can and answer your questions. But we did have one from the motorhome experiment. So I'm curious to know how many of you have had to cancel reservations and how many reservations you've canceled so far. So give us that. Give us a number. And obviously, if you don't have a rig, or if you're in a sticks and bricks, you will not have done that yet.
Somebody's business name, WTF.
Okay.
That's normally said when backing the rig up.
Yeah. when Phil's backing up. All right, I don't know what we'll name the business. It'll be a part of You, Me, and the RV, but we'll probably have another name. I do like Day of Waves. I like that one. That was really good. Let's see.
So we've got people coming in from all over.
So we have not canceled any reservations, and it's because we didn't have any to cancel. We fly by the seat of our pants a lot. We had a reservation here in San Antonio that we were coming back here for doctor's appointments, and we had a reservation for a month. We didn't have anything after that. We extended on like we were supposed to leave.
Ago.
Yeah, we were supposed to leave
today.
Yeah, and we went ahead and hit for another month. So we don't have a lot of that we have to cancel. I learned early on when we first started. So I can be a little type A, shocker, I know. So when we first left our first 3 months, I planned every single thing we were doing, where we were staying, even what we were doing during the day. So I had everything planned out, but halfway through I started canceling a lot of stuff and we started losing money. So once that started hitting my pocketbook, I realized that that's not the way we want to travel.
Yumi and the LBs. Chip Bot says Yumi and the LBs.
Yeah, Midway RV Park. I see, Gary, you were canceled. A lot of the military have canceled their reservations.
We are not.
Ooh, we have somebody
base.
From Australia. Oh, Anna, I think I've seen her name before.
Yep.
How are you doing down in Australia? How are you guys doing? I hope your country is faring okay in these terrible times. Oh, we got somebody in Bernie right down the street from us.
Yeah. We're not staying on the base in San Antonio. We're in a small park here in San Antonio.
What you drinking, Jeff? I have a homemade margarita, and Phil has Coke and caramel crown. Salted caramel crown
royal. Pretty good stuff. It's seasonal, so you're not going to find it on the shelf. But if you do, let me know.
Yes. So, but we will hunker down. We're not going to go too far until everything starts clearing up. So.
Yeah. We did have plans to go up to Colorado, South Dakota.
That
up
was
in
the
that
direction we were going. Yeah.
So we'll have to figure that out once the dust settles and we've got the free to roam around the country again.
Hey Tony, glad to see you here. I hope you guys are doing good. That's Tony Van Beers. And T-shirts. Ooh, let's talk about T-shirts. Okay, so you want to. We have a secret. Yes, somebody asked about T-shirts. I didn't think we could share some secrets about that.
Yep.
We are currently in the works on new T-shirts. They are not going to be exactly the same as this one. Obviously, we sold red last time. This was a prototype.
This was a sample.
But this time we are going to offer more colors other than just red. As of now, it's going to be 3 colors. The design is going to be a little different. Right now, we're in the midst of creating the design. We are super excited about it.
Yep.
We are still going to have red because if you don't have a Friday red shirt, this will be your opportunity to buy one. As you guys know, Red Friday is for Remember Everyone Deployed. So if you don't have a red shirt, by all means, you can buy ours. And of course, we are going to be donating a portion of each t-shirt sale to charity, and it will be a military charity because they are so near and dear to our hearts. Ooh, speaking of that, if you're a veteran, type veteran. I want to see all of our veterans out there, and if you're
Go Navy. You should see a lot of those.
Go Navy.
Because I'm seeing Go Army and Go Air Force in there already.
And if you are a spouse of a military member, you are just as important and you work and sacrifice just as much. So please say that too.
What did you say to the relative that said you were crazy?
Actually, both of our moms were really.
Well, repeat the question.
Oh, sorry, I read it. I didn't say that loud. Look at all this military, you guys. Thanks so much. We love our military and our veterans. It's really a part of who we are. So, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Look at them go. Awesome. Go nurse practitioners. Yay, I saw that. So the question was, what did we say to our family members who thought we were crazy? Well, both of our moms, no.
That's what we said.
Both of our moms were actually pretty mad at us for selling the house because, for them, the house is your security. That's what you worked so hard for. They both loved our house and they couldn't believe we wanted to sell it. But the way we looked at it is if we hated RVing, there are always houses out there. We could always go buy another house.
Yeah.
So we took the money from our house. We did not invest it in the rig. That is in a well, it's not a savings, it's invested in a short-term investment. So anytime we want it, it's there. We can go take it out and buy a house. So
yeah, my mother told me flat out, you're not selling that house.
you better not.
So if my mom's on here, hey mom,
We sold it.
hey, love ya.
So, oh yeah, she was not a happy camper. But now, they kind of see what we're doing. They almost get it, not quite. Although my mom has benefited.
Thanks, Scott.
I've seen her more since we've been on the road than ever, because we were in the military. And then we've seen a ton of other family that we never got to see before. So family-wise, for us, it's been pretty awesome. Oh, thanks. Angie, my friend Angie's chiming in. Thanks. She said, woohoo. She likes my shirt. That's what she said.
I think they were talking about my arms.
No.
I don't know.
So, anyway, let's see what else is going on.
Exactly what we are doing with our house. Yep, you got it. If for us being full-timers, we thought about keeping our house and renting it. And then we thought we wanted to be a little bit more stress-free and not have to worry about that piece.
Yeah.
So then it became, all right, let's just sell it. So like Stacy said, we will get another sticks and bricks somewhere.
Someday. Who knows when, somewhere. Not anytime soon, that's for sure.
No, not anytime soon.
But,
so part of our travels is we're going to be looking at maybe a city or a town or someplace that just grabs us, that we may come back to or may gravitate to down the road, that we might, throw roots back down somewhere.
Oh, Lynn and Rick say hello. Hey, Lynn and Rick. Hey. I hope y'all are doing good. They are chasing RV dreams, and we met them at the rally, and then they went with us to our first project with A Year to Volunteer. We might as well talk about them for a minute. Oh my gosh, A Year to Volunteer. If you are looking for something to do when you hit the road, or even if, on a vacation, if you're still in your sticks and bricks, it is epic. A Year to Volunteer is a couple, Shar and Phil, and they decided for their RVing, they want to give back. So they're traveling the whole country. They want to do a volunteer project in every state. And we worked with them at the caverns in
Marianna, Florida.
That video was up. We also, for a weekend, worked with them in Rockport before we sat here on lockdown. So it's A Year to Volunteer. You can find them on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. But anyway, if you want to volunteer, just go and follow them, and they'll keep posting their jobs as they're coming up. They are hunkering down for the current job, which is going to be in April in Alabama. They're already there, and so don't worry about them, because they are A Year to Volunteer is not canceled what they're doing, but here's what they're doing. They are every other site. They're putting people. When you come in, you have to keep your distance. Even when you're checking in, they're checking in from like across the street of the campground. All the tools they have, bleach, solutions and all of that. They're cleaning tools between each person, and they're going to be separating people for jobs. So instead of everybody working together, mainly they're going to work as couples who there is in their rig, and if they're working together, they're still going to keep their separation. So they have a plan. So when I talk about it, don't worry about people coming in for that. And they're going to sit for a month at least, if not longer, at the state park. It's
Joe Wheeler.
Yes, thank you, Joe Wheeler State Park. So that's their plan. And so go find them for future projects. So they're going to be doing this for the next 2 or 3 years. There'll be a lot of time for you guys to catch in. But I got to tell you, Chasing RV, Dreams. I was going to say Adventure, is where we met them. And we never would have met them if not for the rally, which we encourage, or the cavern. So we got to spend a lot of time with them there. Community is the best part of the volunteer part, other than, of course, how you feel when you volunteer. So
yep.
I feel like I'm babbling and you guys aren't talking back. It's like a one-way conversation.
I'm trying
it's
to
really weird.
So Stacy's hair color is natural.
No, it's not. Okay, so it's natural to about right here.
Yeah, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I did see a hair color.
So this is highlights, and this is gray.
Part of the reason we come back to San Antonio every 6 to 7 months is so she can get her hair done.
Yeah, I only go to my lady here. You got to find this one.
Yeah, so
Ronald.
I'm
sorry, my eyes. Okay, I've only had a couple sips, I swear. thank you so much. The beer on you. And now that we're in San Antonio, I'll be buying my favorite beer, which is Shiner Blonde. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then Endless RVing. How are you guys doing? Good to see you guys here. Thank you so much.
MJ and Izzy.
I know that name.
We just met an Izzy at the dog park. Giz, you may have heard somebody asked how Gizmo's doing. He's barking. I think he wants to go out, so he's here.
He's probably going to get mad at us.
Yeah, he knows we're in the middle of doing something, so that's when he wants to go out.
And he needs a haircut too bad,
Yeah,
but I'm
he
not
does.
cutting his hair. He's just going to have to be a mess, even if it's another couple months. So
take a drink.
Yeah, I'll slow down. I do tend to talk a little fast, so I'm sorry about that.
So we do have the moderators, as Stacy mentioned, and if you ask a question and if they can catch it, they're grabbing the question and they're texting us.
Yeah, they're texting us.
And somebody mentioned Zoom. I think we will look into Zoom. We just started dabbling with that, and we don't know too much about it. But I do like the features that come with Zoom.
And we just did the one with Motorhome Experiment. What was that one called?
StreamYard.
So I'm going to check out those and see if there's something we can do, even if maybe we did some smaller one. I don't know. We'll have to figure something out, especially if we're going to be sitting in isolation for a long time. We're going to have to figure some stuff out so we can do this more often. And I would love to see you guys and actually interact more with you. So maybe we can do some kind of contest and maybe do like a Zoom meeting for maybe 20 or something. I don't know. So, I need to sleep on this.
I just want to say we've got 1,000 people watching right now. So Nicole Olive, you had 989. You gave us good vibes, so we went over 1,000. I see the number. I'm trying to keep tabs on everything.
So how are you liking the Jeep? That's a question somebody asked. If you want to take that one.
The Jeep has been, a game changer for us. It's 5 minutes, hook up and unhook. Very easy to set up to flat toe. I wish
my friend Letty she does Zoom.
I wish we would have done that a lot sooner than traipsing around with the old dolly. As most of you know, that we had the dolly for about 9 months, and
I don't know how to turn that ding off.
It just wasn't working for it. I mean, it worked fine taking the car around, but we had to manhandle that thing everywhere we went. And it just wasn't good for my back. So the Jeep, spot on, absolutely. If you're looking for a flat toe, the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk, we have a 2019. Check the manual. If you find one out there, check the manual. We had somebody who thought, they reached out to us, thought they were getting the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. They got the Grand Cherokee Trailhawk, and it's a different setup.
Yeah.
And then they had to do all kinds of add-ons to it to be able to get it to flat toe. So check the manual. Don't trust the salesperson. What else do we have?
Thank you, Matt. I know you must have heard me. I was trying to figure out how to shut the noise up. Because I know you guys are hearing all the dings. I have my insiders text the question. So thanks, Matt. Matt is from Adventurous Way. You guys have seen him on our channel as well, Matt and Diana. So if you're looking for new channels to watch and binge on because you're stuck at home, Adventurous Way is another one. So don't leave me now. Stay here with us. But when we're done, go over to Adventurous Way and check out their channel. They are visiting all on the computer.
It's on the computer. That's what
I did on my phone. No. Oh, I did it wrong. Anyway, Adventurous Way is going to all the national parks. That's their mission for their YouTube channel.
How do we turn it off on the phone? On the computer.
All right. So here's the thing with the ding. Phil just turned on this messaging crap onto my computer. I didn't have it on there before because it annoys me. So that I don't know how to turn it off. I'm scared if I turn it off, I'm gonna mute you guys and you won't be able to hear me. So
I don't even see it.
I don't know how to do that.
It's messaging.
All right. So another question is the rig. Some people are asking us questions about the rig. I think changing lanes. Somebody sent them. Chad sent them from Changing Lanes. So what other brands did you consider other than Tiffin? We really got to turn that off.
It came down to Tiffin and Newmar. And it was going to be a Class A. First Love was a gas because it was a little cheaper, a little more in our budget. But once we decided we were going full time, I wanted diesel. And then it just came down to the floor plan and customer service through
Yeah.
Tiffin is what won us over.
Customer service was our biggest thing. We really wanted a company that, I mean, not that even Tiffin doesn't have issues. Don't get me wrong. I don't think there's a perfect company out there.
No.
But I do think they won us over because of that. We wanted somebody that hopefully would take care of us after the buy. So that was kind of why we leaned toward them. And no, we're not affiliates with Tiffin.
No.
We're not connected to them whatsoever. That's just a personal preference.
Yeah, and you know, we get asked all the time, what's the perfect RV? And there's no right or wrong answer. The perfect RV is the one that fits you, that suits your needs, and it's in your budget, all of the above. You know, do your homework. That's what we did.
Yeah.
We really, really researched it for almost 2 years.
And to me, you know, yes, we looked at manufacturers, but we also made sure it was in our budget. So, you know, by all means, stick within your budget because, you know, you heard about being house poor. You don't want to be RV poor either. You want to be able to afford to go have all the fun and adventures.
How is this highlighted?
All right.
I can't.
The RV Rejuvenation. Click it again at the top. I want to say hi. Give them a shout out. RV Rejuvenation. Thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate you, and we're so glad you're here with us.
Yeah, the super chat's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. Let's see. Matt sent me a how-to. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. He's a computer guru, in case you didn't know. Let's see. What else? What other questions? They're sending me questions. Oh, how's the solar working? You want to take that one?
The solar is working exactly like we thought it would. We've had no issues other than just bad weather and a few trees. We were in Florida at a few of the water management areas, and we were under trees, so we didn't get a lot of solar there. But other than that, it's worked perfect. And being back in Texas, we're really going to flex it in the sun as we're staying in a park for a month at a time, and they charge for electric. So we're gonna see how much is going to come in handy. But so far, zero issues.
So my daughter just said every time it dings, we have to take a drink. But I'm not doing that. No, that's not going to work. She's also a moderator on here. So cool. I think no, but thanks for playing. The e-bikes. Oh, my daughter just said we're boring. Just be quiet, Bree, and moderate. So next is e-bikes. And I got to tell you, the e-bikes have been really a challenge for me because when I...
Yes, Linda Rose, it's a family show.
Thank you, Linda. Tell her. When I get on the e-bike, if I want to be able to pedal and use it for a little bit of assistance, but sometimes I feel like it is too much power. So just yesterday we were working with the computer to make adjustments with the computer. So I don't know if our specific computer, there's a problem with it, because when we were at the Our Village Rally, friends we met was the Out of Sight Adventures. They have the exact same bike, and their bike operates a little different from ours. Ours, you pedal and you haul butt. There is no a little bit of power all the way up to full throttle. It was a ton of power the whole time. So I'm on the fence about the e-bikes, to be honest.
I love them, and I'm dialing it down. I'm trying to figure out the computer. I think
he loves it because he never wants to pedal anyway. When he gets on, the pedaling's over. I still want to get exercise on the e-bike. So
it's got a throttle for a reason. So
it's not a moped.
But
it's not a moped. It's a bike.
I think our issue is we got a prototype or a couple of the prototypes in the beginning. So our computer, I just got to reach out to them and kind of dial it in. But I did a little bit, and I did take some of that blast off when you get on it.
He did. So just, I think once we get it to the way it's supposed to be, then we'll do another review, because I think there's an issue with our bikes, and we just have not taken the time to reach out to the company yet, and which is our own fault. So I don't want to say anything necessarily negative about the bike, because I think it's our problem, not the regular e-bikes. And we have electric bikes. So
e-bikes.
But if it is, once we talk to them and we'll go through everything, if the problem is the bike itself, we will let you guys know. Don't touch it because they're falling off. I don't want them to go away. We will let you know that there's an issue with this brand of bikes. We won't keep you in the dark on that, just so you know. I want to give a couple shout outs before they disappear in my comments. First is Living Our Vision. I hope living our vision. I know, but I want to say RV so bad. So they were actually in our Army Navy video. So Hi guys, it's good to see you, and thanks so much
Yeah,
for popping in.
good riddance on that dolly, guys.
Yeah, no kidding. And we will be doing another Army Navy spar this year for the football game. I'm assuming all the football will be on by then, but we're
Hopefully.
going to mix it up a little bit this year. So all of you guys who are not YouTubers, all of our just everyone out there, we're going to give opportunity for you guys to join us in our Cheers for Army Navy. So just watch out for that. Let's hit this one. This one is Steve Braswell. Thanks, Steve. We really appreciate you. Thanks for being here. What am I doing for exercise now that the gym is closed? Well,
Driving me crazy.
I did a video this morning, and I actually put part of my workout on Facebook today. I tried to get it on Instagram, but of course I had technical difficulty. I did finally figure out what was going on, but I didn't upload it yet. So I am doing videos online. I am walking outside. If we are sitting, I really have no excuse not to exercise, even though the gym's closed. So I am getting my focus together. Phil, not so much.
I'm focused on watching her work out.
Yeah, I think that's more the truth of it.
No, I'm broken. I'm on the sidelines, so I've got to get some things fixed.
Phil's kind of an old man right now.
I need a whole front end alignment. That's what I need. So I'm currently working to get that done. I did see a question on the TSD card.
Yeah.
So for those of you that have the TSD card, I bet you're loving the thing like we are. And I could tell you, it is saving us a ton of money. If you don't have the TSD card, hit us up later, send us an email, whatever.
Well, it's on the website.
Direction. Yeah.
If you go to, a lot of people don't realize we have a website, and I have a ton of stuff on there. So it's todayissomeday.net. And there's a blog post about it with links to take you there. Now, they did take away Flying J is no longer a part of the program and Pilot. But that being said, even with, oops, sorry, we're shaking the table. Even with, what's the gas station? Love's. Even with Love's, we save a ton. And we preferred to go there anyway because we got a larger savings than Pilot and Flying J. So that was always our preference. But it doesn't cost you anything. All it is kind of like a check card. They just pull the money out of your account. So even if you only use it in a certain area of the country that you're in, it doesn't cost anything. It's free. There's no membership charges, nothing. So it's worth having to save money when you are in the areas where those gas stations are.
Yeah, and the reason Pilot and Flying J had to bow out.
Somebody say $200 already.
That's outstanding.
Yeah.
But Pilot or TSD had to pull out of the Pilot Flying J because Pilot Flying J already had a fuel contract with Good Sam, and the contract verbiage, I guess, said that they will be the only ones that they would enter in a contract with. So the people at TSD that set it up didn't realize it, and vice versa. So they had to do the honorable thing and back out. And in my opinion, it's Pilot Flying J's loss because there's a ton of RVers that are out there using the TSD card. And if you have a diesel truck pulling your trailer or your fifth wheel,
you can still
use it on the truck lanes side only. You won't be able to use it on the regular car side, if you will. So we've seen a ton of trucks coming in without their rig to fill up using the TSD card. Perfectly acceptable.
So that being said, it would not surprise me if when the contract is over, when it's time for renewal, if it's not renewed with them, because they will be getting way more people using the TSD card than the Good Sam.
And
so
TSD only works for diesel, not gas. Don't shoot the messenger. Send all comments to TSD Logistics.
Well, it's because they're, it's truckers. That's how they started the company, and that's really the company. Somebody asked about
Chasing RV Dream. Super chats at the bottom of the comments, I believe. That's all I know about it.
Somebody asked if we would recommend people waiting to go full time till after COVID. Okay, this is only a personal opinion. You can take it or leave it. I say absolutely. I would not start full timing right now. It is really not the time. You're just going to be disappointed because you're going to go places and not be able to go explore or play. I mean, if you got to sit isolated, I would sit where you're at. It's probably safer in your own home. So I would just give it a few months. Italy, I saw on the news today, they're finally on the way down. But for us, I would expect probably another 2 to 3 weeks before we hit our peak. So I recommend you just Help, you're on my toe. You're just sitting and hanging loose and just trying to wait it out because everything's closed. There's nothing you can even do out there. So
what you can do is research.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you just got your rig and you're waiting to hit the road, then you know, learn your whole rig, play with it.
You can camp in your driveway.
Yeah.
Put him down. He's driving me crazy.
He's sliding here.
You can camp in your driveway. We did that for several weekends. That's how we learned our rig. Even one night,
we slept in it.
We slept in it. It was cold and snowing, and we were in a panic because we didn't know anything about it. We didn't know what to do as far as things freezing or whatever. So we slept in it to make sure the heat stayed on. So that is a great way of figuring out your RV, even before you hit the road.
Yeah, it's a good time to learn the systems in your RV. If you have it and you're just sitting, waiting for everything to open up, do your maintenance. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to get really caught up on maintenance. I'm going to reorder my supplies, things that I would normally have. Just take the time to do inventory and clean it.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of projects right now. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you can see, but right over Phil's shoulder, we put peel and stick tile on that wall. Turn the light on so they can see real quick. And while he's getting up, I just want to say, Jill and Scott, thanks so much. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here, and thanks for the super chat. So
can you see it?
They can see it a little bit. We also put it behind the TV, if you see behind the TV. So that's kind of what we're working on, little projects here and there. And I will show you, there will be a video out with some of the other projects that we've done since we've been sitting here. So that is what we are working on. Tailgating at a Broncos game.
I'm in.
I'm out. Phil, I'm sure, would love to do that. He has been to one Broncos game. That was actually our son's his 16th birthday. He got a trip, and that was the trip he wanted to do. So will you turn the light back off now? It's over your head. So Phil and Andrew flew out and had to a Broncos game, but I didn't go because A, I hate the cold, and B, I'm not a big fan of football. So to be honest, the last thing I wanted to do was sit in a stadium for 4 hours and freeze my buns off. So they went and had a great time.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said. I'm trying to read comment.
So
Lori's Files, you just missed Giz. He was up here with me. Sorry.
Yeah. So, but tailgating with me in the RV, well, half of me in the RV, that would be a great plan.
It would just be me in the RV.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't be there.
I have not heard any problems
with
RVers being called vagrants or anything like that. I haven't heard anything about that from anyone. It might be
somebody noticed that.
Just a localized thing. And for those who are asking, yes, here, I know you can't see the lights off. Right over Phil's shoulder, you see the shadow of family pictures. There used to be clocks there, and two things happened. One, we could never keep them on the same time, no matter how many times we changed the batteries. They were always off by 5 to 15 minutes, and it annoyed the crap out of me. Two, just as I decided they were coming down, we opened the slides one day, and while we were on our travels, one of the clocks had fell and slid down and leaned forward. And when it was leaning this way, and as the slide came through, it crushed it to smithereens. So that confirmed the fact that the clocks had to go.
Yeah, I was standing outside, and glass came out underneath the slide as it was opening. And I flew in because I didn't know what she had just crushed.
What I crushed, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But luckily, it was just a cheap old clock.
Yeah. So let's see. Meetups. We will plan future meetups. We love having meetups. Obviously, it won't be for some time after all the craziness dies down. So, hey, Donald. Not for chocolate this time. It is so good to see you. Thanks for popping in, and thanks for the super chat. No chocolate this time, you're right. Let's see.
Hey, Roberta, I see you.
That drive full of beer. Beer fridge. I'm not sure
what
she
meant
by that. I'm not sure what she meant. Andrea, I'm not sure what you meant by the beer. It's that rum and Coke, Phil.
Yes, it is. Well, it's
Crown, rum and,
it's salted caramel Crown Royal in Coke. Sorry.
Favorite place to visit to date. Do you have one? I would say all of the East Coast, all of the Northeast. We loved it.
We had
loved
a really
it
good time
there.
up there.
Yeah, and I really want to go back, although there's still so much I want to do, but that I really want to go back and spend some serious time there.
Yeah. And as you know, we caravanned with our friends Al and Angie. I think they're on here. So give a shout out, Al and Angie. But we absolutely had a blast traveling with them through the Northeast. So much that we're definitely going back.
We will not be going to the California RV show in October. Jamming with Beast asked us that because we're not going that direction. We aren't planning on going west. We were going to go straight up north from Texas. So, but with everything going on, we're not really sure. Obviously, we don't know where we're going to end up and when. Phil was actually supposed to be this week, next week at RV Tech School and Inspector School. So we were going to go to the National RV. Am I going to say it right? I don't want to jack it up.
National RV Training Academy.
Thank you. I don't want to say it wrong. That's where Phil was going to go for both courses. Actually, I put a awesome video on Instagram and our Facebook page. You have to see. It's called Babe. It's from our friends over at Hippie in the Tech. She, the female in the couple, Mel, actually took the course, and she's actually the certified tech, not the guy. So, of course, I love her because I love girls who love tools because I love my power tools. So go, not now, stay with us right now, but when we're done, go over to either one of those and check out that video. If you're not on social media, on Facebook or Instagram, you can go to their YouTube channel, the National RV, what is it?
Training Academy.
I want to say Tech, National RV Training Academy, and see the video. And then, of course, if you're thinking about becoming a tech or an inspector, you can go to their website. And if you have questions, you can email us and we'll send you the links or whatever. They have 2 great courses that we were going to go to as a side hustle. So if you want to go to a technical school to get a job on the road or go as an inspector, they are really hurting for RV inspectors right now. It is a great side hustle. So we'll put links. As a matter of fact, when we're done, I can put links on the pinned comment on the top of this live video. It might take a little time for it to pop up, but I'll do that. And if you guys want to go there and check out the website and the courses they offer, obviously they won't have any courses right now, but in the upcoming months, they'll be back on their feet and going again.
Yeah, so we've had a few questions on...
Well, let's hit this first.
Okay.
All right.
You did that one.
David Schiller.
I
don't know what's wrong with me. I can't read. Thank you so much, David. We appreciate you, and thanks for being here. And then, of course, Diane Lundgren. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thanks for the super chat. You guys really rock. Let's see if we can sort. What were your questions that you saw?
All right, so I saw a few questions on TRICARE. So, as you know, we're retired military. We have TRICARE Select, which means that we have chosen to go out in town to a physician, and we pay a small copay every time we go. Has not been an issue because we come back here to San Antonio, our home port, and take care of our medical appointments. However, if we needed to go while we were on the road, we would, if we were in the same TRICARE region, we would just make a phone call, find out who's in the TRICARE system where we're at, make an appointment and go.
And there's only 2 TRICARE regions now. There used to be, back in the day, there were like 6, and then it went to 4.
Just 2.
Yeah, so there's only 2. So it's not really that difficult anymore.
And for prescriptions, Walgreens has the TRICARE contract for prescriptions.
For this year.
So I get, it has been the 2 years we've been on the road. Wow. I've had Walgreens as the place that I fill my prescriptions. And the good thing about that is they're on just about every damn corner. So you can get it filled at the closest or nearest Walgreens to you while you're on the road.
And just so you know, as a caveat, not all prescriptions can be transferred from Walgreens to Walgreens. If it's a narcotic, it cannot be. So make sure you check on your own prescriptions to make sure that it's something that can be transferred from Walgreens to Walgreens.
Yeah. But so far, we have not had any issues with that. What are you doing?
I'm adjusting for light. All right. So how many miles on Ruby so far?
40,000.
You're such a butt. You see what I'm dealing with here, people?
We're coming up on, I think we're 37,000, I want to say.
It was that we put on? Or
yeah, we got her with 10,000. So we've put 36, roughly. Yeah, we put 15,000 our first year of full timing.
Oh, Brandy Rose. That's right. You tell them. 1,100 people watching and only 354 likes. All right, everyone who's listening, hit the like button.
I like the way you think, Brandy.
I know. I always forget that. And I don't think people think to hit it either. So everybody who's listening, please hit the like button. YouTube, likes us when we get likes. I know it's weird. So everybody listening, please hit that like button, and we appreciate you for it. Oh, Michael Heron's put on 26,000 miles.
All right. So we've put on about the same, Mike. And I know we have, sibling Tiffins.
Oh, wait, I got to tell you the story. Okay. So we're talking about our friend Michael Heron. And this is so strange because we met him
cheers, Mike.
Beyond within 3 months of us hitting the road. We had just gotten started and we pulled into this rest stop. Where were we?
We were in just outside Colorado. We were entering Colorado. So was it Kansas? The Kansas-Colorado border?
So it was less than 3 months. It was 2 months in. So we stopped at a rest stop, and when we did, we pulled up alongside we went into the rest stop to go to the bathroom, or I don't know what we did. We went in and we came back out, and this Tiffin was sitting right beside us. So
same color,
just a little bit longer. And we started talking, and we ended up talking for 2 hours. It's the craziest thing. And we still talk to him. Phil just talked to him the other day, and it just goes to show how awesome the RV community is. Yeah. And it's just amazing, the wonderful, wonderful people that you meet. And I know a lot of people think that we meet people because of our YouTube channel, but our closest people and the people we stay in contact with, whether it's every day or like Michael, we still reach out and we talk. It may not be every day, but we know if we need anything, we could contact him, are all people we met not because of our channel.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. We've met some amazing people because of our channel too. But my point is, you don't have to have to meet amazing RVers and build really great relationships on the road.
Yeah. We met Al and Angie right away.
Oh yeah. They're our village friends.
And they hung around. I mean,
they didn't run. We didn't scare them.
They thought we were crazy people to begin with, but they, we wowed them and, we won them over. So
actually, Angie was a stalker because we were in our village. And if you haven't been to our village, I think that's a great way to meet people. It's kind of social media, like a Facebook just for RVers. No, it's just RVers. So when you go there and you sign up, you can actually put in your location and see if there's other people around you that may want to meet up. So with Angie, they were in our same RV park, and I logged on to our village and I had posted something. I don't even remember what it was. And she sent something back, a comment that said something about her seeing me through our window. Now, it kind of creeped me out a little bit. And I'm looking out the window like, who is that? What are they talking about? And of course, Phil turned on his little cop skills and investigated them, went and looked them up, look at their profile, find their rig. And it was like, oh, that's them. That's them. Let's go meet them. And of course, I was like, that's weird. I'm not just going up to some stranger's rig. And of course, he drugged me over there. And it was the best thing that ever happened because now they're great friends.
Yep. So I'm seeing that we're getting a lot of thumbs up and likes on the video, but Changing Lanes spotted somebody who gave it a thumbs down. Announce yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just put a thumbs down. YouTube likes it either way.
Yeah, so
me,
whatever.
Not so much, but
I know. Phil gets all butthurt. He wears his feelings right on his manly shoulders.
Well, if somebody doesn't like it, I just like to know why so I can fix it.
Yeah.
I'm a problem solver.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. No.
He's a problem creator. Yeah, I'm the problem solver.
Maybe. So we've got over 1,100 people watching right now. So this is awesome, you guys. I know.
I bet it was you, Chad. Both of you. One's you, one's Tara.
Oh, look, Curtis from our village.
Awesome.
Curtis, the founder of our village, just chimed in.
Yep.
So, but this is, we couldn't wait for this day to get here because, like most of you, you're probably tired of sitting in your rig or just sitting.
Yeah, you want to talk to somebody other than the person you live with for 5 minutes. Even though I can't see your faces, at least I get to talk to somebody new.
Yeah, keep talking. You get the same response.
He'll still be here when you guys are gone, so I guess I got to be nice.
Phil for the win.
Ooh, hi from Paris, France. Hi, Helen from Paris.
Wow.
We really enjoyed our time in Paris. I hope you guys are doing well over there, and we hope to make it over there again one day.
So, Helen, do you RV in Paris, or can you rent an RV in Paris? Inquiring minds would like to know. So, moderators, keep an eye on Helen.
Yes.
Helen Marie. I'd like to know.
Yeah, and if so, the streets are really narrow there. So maybe
Yeah.
it's like a B, like well, most Europe they're B's and B's, C's.
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 Yeah. Extra beds, comfy.
Well, extra beds, comfy. You can take my daughter's word for that. She's the one who has slept in our extra bed, and she says it's quite comfortable. It's a full size queen. It's a queen. It's a queen. So ours is pretty comfortable. Oh, we got a New Zealand.
Houston.
Hey Doc, I'm so glad you're here.
Paris, California.
Hey, we like Paris. Doesn't matter where it's at.
Mark Hunt.
New Zealand is totally on our to-do list.
Yes.
We cannot wait to get down there. We really want to rent an RV from there. I know other YouTubers have done it before. We won't be the first one, but it is totally on our bucket list to do. I don't know when. Of course, it's always about the budget. Unfortunately, I haven't won the lotto yet. Someday I'm actually gonna buy a ticket, and maybe it'll help me out.
Helen said no, it's city.
Oh, it's all city.
And Troy Campbell, yes, I did replace the slag glide. Actually, we went to Tiffin when we had our kitchen sink drain leak, and they fixed it. Yeah. But it was
super simple,
super fast, super easy. Send me an email if you want more information on that, and I can give you the details. Super easy to do. I was shocked at how fast they did that. Yeah. And it wasn't a big deal.
Yes, Keep Your Daydream did go down there. Heath and Alyssa went down there. A couple other people did too. To New Zealand. I'm talking about New Zealand. I'm sorry. I read a comment. I keep forgetting that it's not a conversation. It's a comment. She's near the Louvre.
Oh,
I loved it there. Oh,
yeah.
I'm telling you, to sit at a cafe and just with coffee, or I say coffee, it's espresso.
Who wants my red shirt, Bree?
And people watch with a glass of wine. It's just so amazing. I love the cities where you can just walk out your front door and sit at a cafe. It's just really cool.
Early on I think it was our first year of full timing, we hadn't even made it a full year yet. We parked Ruby, jumped on a plane, and went to Europe for 2 weeks with a backpack. And we visited 7 countries. We stayed at Airbnb so we could do laundry.
And it was cheaper than a hotel.
It was phenomenal. Yeah. So we love to travel, and we can't wait to get back to Europe again. It won't be anytime soon, but we can't wait to get over there. Well, it was going to be. I was looking at going in August, September-ish, but Australia. Who knows? Australia's on the list too. But if you want to see that trip, we do have a video on our 2-week splurge, and I say not splurge, it was fast and furious through all those countries. So we do have a video on it if you want to check it out. Yes, the RV geeks. Oh, they're back there now.
They're stuck in New Zealand.
I got her a drink right here, Michael Reese. Hold on.
The RV geeks are stuck in New Zealand because of the virus. They are really nice guys. I hope they're okay down there.
Michael Reese, she has a drink now. Thank you. I forgot.
Let's see. Hey, HR guy. Glad you're here.
I saw JR on here, the traveling tech guy.
Yeah, the shirts and hats. Somebody asked again about. Get your hat. Show them your hat.
Oh.
We're working on shirts right now. So they are in the works, and we're hoping to get them up within the next few weeks. So we're really excited about the new design, and we are going to have multiple colors for you, not just red. Okay, so I'm showing you the hat. I don't know why I'm showing you the hat. We aren't going to be able to sell the hat, but because they don't do drop ship. So we are still in the works for looking for a drop ship company for the hats.
Yeah, so this hat, I was looking for a new hat. I was looking for a drop ship company, and I stumbled across this place, and I liked it so much I just bought it for myself.
Yeah.
It was kind of pricey. But
it's the patch is leather, and it's embossed. What is it when they burn it on there?
Engraved.
It's not engraved.
It's engraved.
You engrave wood. You can't engrave leather.
They did it in the leather. That was
Anywho, you guys know what we're talking about.
Yeah. So we're still looking, and I I have not found a good dropship company that has
good. We
both
don't want,
hats.
and we don't want them to be crappy. So here's the thing: we have gotten samples from companies, and they really have not been good quality. So we've canned them, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
Just do a patch. We have thought about just doing the patch. Somebody put that on there. We have thought about it. It's on the to-do list for maybe.
So a puddle jumper wants us to get a Coast Guard sticker. So, okay, summer's going coastal. We got it. We'll get a sticker.
We would love to have a Coast Guard sticker on our RV. We love our coasties just like we
We
love
do.
all the military. So if you want to send us one, we will proudly put it on Ruby,
Yep.
right, with the rest of them. So if you need our address, you can go to our website. I think it's on. If not, send us an email. Just send us an email. And thanks for the super chat. We appreciate you.
Yep.
We got a question for the best RV trip planner. Now, of course, I have tried several trip planners. What I use and love the most is RV Trip Wizard. I have a great video on it, and it walks you through the program, and I tell you what I love about it and what I don't love about it. It is a subscription-based trip planner, and I'm not kidding. I seriously love it and would lose my mind if I didn't have it. This program also does other things. You can actually do your turn by turn, like you can put in your map and all your dimensions of your rig, and it will do your GPS for you. We don't use it for that, but we have friends that do. So I still use our Garmin, but I wouldn't use anything else for trip planning. Somebody asked how long we've been together.
How long?
How long? You tell them. Tell the people how long we've been together.
Seems just like yesterday. I mean,
seems like a million years. What are you talking about?
I saw her from across the room. Our
He's
eyes
so
met.
full of crap right now.
I just floated across the room.
He's trying to get brownie points, people. It's not working.
30 years. 30 years.
We haven't been married 30 years.
We've been married. How long have we been married,
Not
Stace?
30.
How long have we been married?
27.
28.
Damn it.
28.
I was so close.
Long. No, it's been great. Trust me. I outpunted my coverage, and I'll be the first to admit it. I said it live on YouTube.
Yeah, there are witnesses now. You guys heard it.
Right. Mike! What the heck is that?
Mike Meehan.
But I don't understand what that is.
I don't know what that means.
Mike, we appreciate it, I think.
Mike,
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. But Mike and we stayed. Oh, I was going to tell you guys. I was going to send you a text. We stayed with Mike and his wife on the way back to San Antonio. They allowed us to stay hooked up in their front yard. Excellent, excellent hosts. And they sent us home with salsa, and they sent us home with
pasta sauce.
Some sauce that she made for dinner that night. And I got to tell you, the salsa, we opened it the day before yesterday. Mm-hmm. And it might have disappeared in one day.
Gone. Good stuff, Mike.
But don't tell anyone that we ate the salsa all in one day. But it was delicious. I was just, Phil had bought a bunch of comfort food. He bought a bunch of chips and stuff. So I figured we needed to purge it all.
Well, the apocalypse was happening. I had to have comfort food.
It's gone. No more comfort food. We're getting back on track.
Yeah.
Yes, we are isolating. That was when we drove through to San Antonio. That was weeks. That's been over a month ago. Yeah. We are isolating. We have been stuck here with each other for quite a bit. Phil did leave. Phil had to go pick up a prescription, so he went out a couple days yesterday, maybe, and then we've been to one doctor's appointment and the Walgreens. That's been it for.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere other than around our RV unless we have to.
Yeah, and we've taken major precautions every time we've gone out. We're following the social distancing as much as we can when we're out. It's unfortunate a lot of people aren't, but we are.
Yeah.
And we
just want to be
washing
cautious.
our hands. We had Lysol wipes in our pocket the whole time, so it's in and out.
We're no longer going out together. The last time we went out together was Phil had a doctor's appointment that I wanted to go to. Other than that, we're just going out one by one. So let's stop COVID. COVID is sad. We're not here to talk about that. We want to talk about good stuff, like all of these people that have been married for 35, 37,
46,
51. Kurt, I think you might be the winner. 51 years.
Larry
wow,
Cindy,
here's another 50 years. You guys are so inspiring. So inspiring. It is so good to hear all these couples that didn't kill each other. Like us, we're still together. Nobody's dead. Whew. All right. Let's see. 24 years. That's still good too.
So there was a
That's
couple
good.
more questions.
Oh, let me peek at my phone.
Because we're coming up.
Getting blown up.
We're coming up on an
Cooking
hour.
videos. I don't know about cooking videos. You know, I cook to live. I'm not the best cook in the world. I have a few go-to recipes that are actually pretty good, but for the most part, I gotta tell you, I'm not the best cook in the world.
And you know,
But-
our eating habits. You know, Chick-fil-A frowns on us walking in the back to video them cooking our dinner. I'm just saying.
Phil would go to Chick-fil-A every day if he could. But no, Chick-fil-A is not on the list. So here's the problem with Chick-fil-A. I've been doing all this research.
60 years.
Wow, we have a new winner. Who is it? Who is it?
Gil Snyder.
Wait, I don't know how to pull it down. Wait.
Well, you froze it. So
Oh, there it is.
Gil.
Congratulations. 60 years married. That is amazing.
Yep.
But I've been reading about ingredients, and I've really, until the grocery stores got difficult, I really were cutting out all the crap ingredients from our foods. So I will go back to that once I can get my hands on better ingredients. And Chick-fil-A was not on the list. There are a lot, even though, yes, Chick-fil-A is better than some fast food, there's still a lot of not great ingredients. So even though Phil would eat there every day, I'm not going to let him.
It's off the list.
Off the list. All right, Jeff Hargis. Why, hello, Jeff. How are you? It's great to see you. And he's asking again how many miles we put on our rig to date. And it was
about 27,000.
So
is what we put on
we
it. She's got 37 on it now. We had 10 when she had 10 on it when we bought her.
Yeah. Let's see.
So, and
what about Phil grilling? Who asked if Phil grills? Okay, let me tell you how
that was
Phil.
My daughter and set that one in. I know she did.
Let me tell you how Phil grills. This is how he grills. I say, Phil, go start the grill. Phil takes his butt outside. He pulls it out of the basement. He puts it on the picnic table, turns it on, make sure it's clean. He comes in and says the grill's ready. And then I cook on the grill. That's how Phil does the grill. Because if I let him cook, everything's a hockey puck. It's dried out and burnt and no. So
hashtag truth.
Yeah. So Phil doesn't grill.
I have the attention span of a gnat.